Okay, boys and girls, sports fans, it's Den here. Notice the Hawaiian look. Guess where we are? Las Vegas, SAP TechEd, and dcode. And to my right, your left, my very good friend Vijay Vijayasankar, who, after 3 years of wearing a suit, at least any time he's been in front of the camera with me, is now looking decidedly holiday style. Vijay, how are you doing?
Doing great.
Okay.
Great to be back here.
So, what can we think about in terms of expectations from this show? There's a different feel and vibe about it, I think.
It does feel different. I do think there will be more clarity on the platform strategy. HANA Cloud Platform in the past has been a second-class citizen, so to say.
Yep.
I would expect it to get first-class treatment this time around.
Okay.
It's about time.
It is about time, and it's been very difficult for a lot of people to understand how that's going to pan out. So that's the sort of behind-the-scenes thing that you've been told. What else would you think from here as well?
Well, it should also, I'll just shamelessly plug MongoDB here. This is the reason why I'm here. Yeah. SAP decidedly is more open now, and there will be announcements of MongoDB and SAP working together.
Okay. Well, seeing as how you brought it up and I didn't, tell me what's new there. What's happening there among customers, for instance? Because that's what I care about.
Yeah, there are two particularly interesting announcements there. One is that SAP's Agile BI product Lumira, they developed a custom user experience specifically for MongoDB.
Okay.
Which is very important because Lumira's user experience has been historically designed for tables, as in rows and columns, and MongoDB doesn't speak rows and columns. We hold data in this thing called JSON, which is a nested structure. So it needs its own specific user experience, and they did that, which is awesome.
Right.
And the second part is, like in any big data project, a lot of work happens on the ETL side, and SAP's data services team is now working on a native integration for MongoDB to get information from MongoDB that they can take and put into other applications.
Okay. Will they take that data directly, or will they use it with HANA in some way, or what would they say?
Many different use cases are possible. They can take data from MongoDB and throw it into HANA. They can take data from MongoDB and throw it into a data warehouse, or any other application. So this is a platform play. They can build a lot of different applications with that pattern.
So give me an example of how taking something that's in Mongo and taking something in HANA might come together in the real world.
Yeah, so for example, there is a retail pricing optimization application that SAP builds. Right? The pricing for retail comes from a lot of different sources, right? I mean, there's the websites giving a lot of information. There is SAP's own systems like ERP and IS Retail and so on having information. So there is this ton of information, and that information is constantly changing. MongoDB is built for that agility. HANA is built for high compute power, massively parallel processing in memory, predictive analytics, and that sort of stuff. So if all the data gets into MongoDB as a data hub, HANA can read using, say, this data services integration, just the data that it needs for this application, do its predictive analytics, and give the results to a user. That's just one way this could work.
Okay. So for the first time in a long time, I think what we're seeing here is a case of best fit database being used for best fit purpose.
Exactly.
And if it's not invented here, then it doesn't really matter so much.
Correct.
Well, that's something new, isn't it?
That is very new, right? I mean, that was the reason that Steve Lucas invited me up the stage for this keynote. Because both Steve and I understand and agree that no one company can solve all the technology challenges. You know, customers are best served when vendors work together.
Yeah. Well, it's good to hear. Good luck on stage.
Yes, thank you.
Don't fluff it up, will you?
We'll try really hard not to.
Yeah, you've got a lot of your friends in the front row hoping that you'll do well.
Everybody is a friend. SAP is like family.
Vijay, always good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
You bet.